Hopefully this will work for real now rather than crashing again. That'd be super cool. I don't know why it does that. Like, I literally pull everything up um ahead of time, right? I like make sure I have OBS up, I have the game up, and I have VTube Studio up and going for like a good 5 to 10 minutes before I even start streaming, right? To make sure that if there is some sort of crash, that like, well, if like it takes a while to get everything together, right? To make sure that it does that um before stream, right? Because like I know before, like if I pulled up the game, OBS would freeze for like a good 5 minutes, right? And even though the stream wouldn't, right? It was just like it would be a video preview for me, but I knew it was like very taxing for OBS. And had the potential to crash. So I get everything up before stream, let it stew for a bit, make sure it gets itself together, and then I click start stream. But yet somehow OBS still manages to crash after I have already started the stream. I don't know what. I didn't even switch. I said I was going to switch to the game. I hadn't even switched to the game yet. I hadn't even switched to the game. I was just thinking about it. I was just moving my mouse in the direction of that scene. I hadn't even switched yet though, and OBS crashed. Saying more fast food workers slight me. Not today, not today. It's OBS that's griefing me right now. um, no time for fast food workers. Haven't gotten any fast food, but no, no. But I'm bad at OBS. I don't know why it crashes. Like I even give everything time to get set up before I start stream, and and then it still crashes 10 minutes into stream. I don't know why. I don't understand. I guess it's everything combined with streaming, but I don't know. Yeah, it just decides to die, I guess. But like, I don't know. I have everything up and I let it sit for 5 minutes just to make sure everything's loaded properly and won't overwhelm anything else. And then I start stream, and then things go well until they don't. And I don't understand. I just don't get it. I don't know what happens 10 minutes into stream that changes things. I didn't even change the scene or anything. I didn't even pull up the game. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah. I was talking about that one game. I was going to start playing Medieval Dynasty here, but I did want to talk about that one game first that I almost played today. That Blue Prince game, which I do think it's funny. It's a pun. I'm pretty sure it's an intentional pun on like blueprints slash blue prince. Maybe because it's kind of like about like a roguelite. People said it's a roguelite, but then the reviews are saying like don't think of it as a roguelike because people are going into the game expecting it to be a roguelike, and then they're kind of disappointed with the game because their expectations weren't right. And they're like, think of it as a puzzle maze like game, and then you'll like it more. And I'm like, I don't know if I kind of like the like roguelite aspect, but I don't know if I really want a puzzle maze game, you know? So that kind of puts me off a bit, but it still has like, nominated for a lot of stuff and or whatever, and it got really high reviews. But again, the high reviews were before release. A lot of which were from free copies, and I'm like, I don't know if we can call that the highest rated game on Steam. Like it's even higher than Split Fiction, and it's like, okay, but like it's not even released. These are based off of free copies. You can't call that highest rated game. But, and so in some ways it feels a little bit dishonest. And so it kind of makes me not like the game, but the hype, highest rated game on Steam. um, I don't know. So I was thinking about playing it, but yeah, pre-release ratings are a little biased towards the I get free stuff market. Yeah, yeah. And I mean, like they're like I put 90 hours into this game and I loved it so much, and it's just I don't know. They're just a little. The praise is really high, and I don't know. But even like close to hype, yeah. I mean, like it's just like mm, um I don't know. It's like the hype sounds good. Like, um I mean, like, cause I didn't. I mean, like when I first saw people talking about it, and like it wasn't just people. It's like all the articles and stuff. People being like, "Oh, the highest rated game on Steam, is this indie game," and you're like, "Okay, that sounds cool. It sounds like a cool game." And then when you're like, "Huh, okay," but like it doesn't sound like anything spectacular. But again, like Balatro hit real hard, and that's kind of a simple game. And you're like, maybe it's something like that. And so, you um, you look I like was like, okay, sounds cool. And it's like articles, publishing it. So I'm like maybe, but then you look into it and you're like, oh, it's not even out yet. It comes out like in a day. And you're like, it's kind of suspicious. Sounds just like a bunch of paid marketing, kind of. I don't really know why, if it's like super indie, but I guess it's not actually super indie, it doesn't look like, but because like the same studio did like what Moonstone Island or something like that. That was a game that stuck out to me that I recognized the name of, um but yeah, so I don't know. Some people get paid for effusive praise, hoping that good hype perpetuates good hype based on the vibes. That's kind of like what I was thinking. And like some of the reviews today weren't good, but then other reviews were like attacking the kind of like hesitant people who were like, it's okay, but it's just not, really the level that I thought it would be. And then people were like, well, some reviews said some negative things about it. Well, I have a response to that. And it's like, ooh, I don't know if I like even if the game is fine, the game's fandom already is a little questionable. They're like, that reviewer just didn't understand the game. It's like, okay, man. Okay. Um, so like it was just, I think, positive was the like, reviews. Now I think it's mostly positive, but as of the afternoon it was I think just positive. Um, but now it's up to mostly positive. But still, I was like, I don't know. I kind of think I wanna on the one hand I was like, ooh, I could like get in on the, get in on this as soon as, the game drops and play it today, but I don't know. I'm just too hesitant about it. I kind of want to see how this plays out. Maybe on Sunday I'll try it out, but I'm like, I don't know. I don't like the vibes, like the what game is it? Blueprints is what it's called. Um, it's like it seems like again like the pretty basic premise of like a honestly kind of mediocre game, but honestly the like art looks kind of pretty nice actually. And it's like you something about you're exploring a mansion. There's like a lot of story to get from it. Um, it's roguelike in that you like can choose a room to explore or like a couple rooms to explore like from like a path, and then you start over, but you got artifacts from those like items from those rooms that you can use in exploring other rooms, right? Like you get a magnifying glass or something from one day's worth of exploring, and then you start over at the beginning of the next day, but now you have a magnifying glass. So like when you go back into the kitchen, you didn't have a magnifying glass to use for something, I don't know, that you had the previous time you were there. So like and then you just solve more of the mystery or something, and you're there to collect an inheritance or something, something, something. I don't know. Those are the vibes, if not the exact the exact plot. But Trench Crusade vibes, all the sort of things, and Branch of fans being really aggressive about disagreeing with others who aren't as enthusiastic. Yeah, yeah. Like, I don't know. I think, and I mean, one review did kind of put it. They're like, the negative reviews, they're like, I can see where they're coming from. They're like, I just think they expected something different of the game. And they described it as it's not not to think of the game as a roguelike, but to think of it as a puzzle maze, right? And instead of kind of thinking, oh, you can get farther every time with new items, it's more like you like find your way through the rooms, uh like as though it were a maze, um and solving puzzles. And like someone was like, played so many hours of this game and only and went into so many rooms and only one of them had a puzzle. Someone else was like, yeah, it's first person puzzle strategy adventure. Yeah, yeah, those are all words that that have to do with it. Yeah. um and like you as but this person was like, there's only one room that even had a puzzle, all the others just didn't have anything. And someone was like, that person didn't understand there were puzzles in those rooms, they just didn't find the puzzles. And it's like, okay, like I kind of get that. I see how someone like didn't really Baba's You. I never played that, so I'm not really familiar. But like I get how that person, like, it does seem like they maybe misunderstood the game, because like I can see how like they might not be a very puzzly person, and so they went into some of these rooms and they didn't realize there were puzzles there at all, and like or expected them to be more obvious, but like they didn't have the right tools they needed to and items to complete the puzzles or even notice the puzzles. And like I get that like they might not have quite anticipated things correctly, but the fact that other reviews jumped in to make that counter argument, I don't know, felt weird. Like, to attack the couple negative reviews like that, I don't know. And like it seems like, I don't know what makes it. Yeah, every room is a puzzle, is, yeah, what I would assume. And that's what people are saying, but that person just said only one room was a puzzle, and it's like, okay, I get that they were wrong. Like, I get that. um but at the same time, it's like, okay, but someone didn't think the puzzles were very obvious. uh and so perhaps that is an issue with the way the game is presented. But it's also could just be a stupid person playing the game who didn't, who had no idea what they were doing. That is, and then just wrote a like frustrated review. That's entirely possible. That does happen. But you know, I don't know. Like, this game, the hype, it was pretty high, is the thing. And again, it's like the game seems okay. I don't know what about it is that amazing, is the thing, right? But I kind of, well, felt like that about Balatro. I still like Balatro, but I still don't know if Balatro really deserves all the hype that it has gotten. Like, it's okay. It's like, I don't know that it's as groundbreaking as people make it out to be, but a lot of outlets are saying it's very good. Yeah, I know. I know, but but I'm just, mm, I don't know. So I think I'm gonna play it on Sunday. I was debating playing it tonight, but I want to see the reviews play out a little bit more, right? Like, it literally just came out today. So I want to give it a couple more days to stew. And then I want to go into it a little bit more informed, and so I kind of know what to expect when I'm playing it. Because again, before today, it was just like this amazing game based off of pre-release critic and free copy reviews, which, the free copies are like, okay, I don't know if I can necessarily trust that level of praise, but the critic reviews, it's like, well, that's nice, but at the same time, like, you can't always trust the critics, but it does seem very positive. But again, Balatro had a really big hype too, and I'm like, well, but I don't know if I agree with the hype. I like it, but I don't know if I agree with the hype. So I just, no, it's not that I don't love being contrarian. It's that I am very careful before I like things, right? I mean, just kind of like with like, you know, mm, like books, a lot of times I will sit on that book in my, save for later Amazon cart for a few months before I order it. Uh, like new streamers or something, like I will kind of wait them like it like it takes me a long time before I even follow a new streamer because I'll kind of like save them and be like, okay, I found them, here on like TikTok, and then I need to see a few of their TikToks before I then check out their channel, and then I'll kind of like be like, okay, I'll watch a bunch of their VODs and then check out their other social medias and then kind of, keep tabs on them for a couple months before then I finally follow them. And then, but that's just I follow them on like Twitch, and then like I might not follow them other places immediately because I still need to kind of decide. Like it takes me a while to like warm up to things. So I that's kind of the same thing, I guess, with a lot of games and stuff too. I kind of like if it's mm, not all games, some like again these indie horror games, you just kind of you just jump right into those. But other games, you kind of like, I don't know, you kind of watch for a while, right? Decide if you want to commit, especially because like it costs money, With these games, it costs money. I forget how much it is, like $20 or something for blueprints, and it's like, do I want to spend $20 right now on this game? Like, is it really worth that? Or, I want to wait it out a bit. I want to wait it out. Like Schedule One, I waited out Schedule One. I waited out that other one. What was it? Repo, right? And kind of like saw a bunch of people play it, so you spent more on less. Well, I'm trying to be smart with my money. So trying to be smart with my money because I already feel like I buy a lot of things all the time. Balatro can seem like an okay single player gambling game with some collectible aspects and not great graphics, perfectly reasonable indie game, but not exactly groundbreaking. Yeah. Well, it's not even gambling. It's not even a gambling game. That's that's one big thing, right? Because like, oh, what was it? Uh, what's the guy's name? Local Thunk, right? The creator of Balatro, was their videos were getting flagged somewhere on what, like YouTube or something, or somewhere was flagging Balatro for gambling, and they were like, it's not gambling. It's not gambling. It doesn't need to be flagged as like 18 plus for gambling because there's no gambling in Balatro. So yeah, it's point collecting. Exactly. Poker reminiscent, yeah. But you can't like restrict it 18 plus because it is that has the same score, well, not even scoring, but like kind of scoring premise as poker, because like it's just it's not gambling. Like you could consider counting. It's like, well, in blackjack you count, so it's gambling. He had his poker hand banned. It's like, yeah, that's not what gambling is. It's not what gambling is. You can play poker without gambling, like any card game. So no, no, don't gamble a toaster. Um, but yeah, I didn't think Balatro was that, yeah, groundbreaking. Exactly. Like it wasn't like it's cool, it's fun, but the hype that it got is like, I think it was a little much. Not to be contrarian, but like it wasn't, I think a lot of people just they haven't played a game like it in a while, I think. And so to them it felt very fresh. Uh is I think what happened. It like hit a spot that hasn't really been filled lately. Especially in like the card game market. Um like cuz I guess there are some like card games, but they're of a very different nature than Balatro. So yeah, I feel like it just hit something that hasn't been really touched on in a while, and people really liked it. So how much am I worth now? 100,000. I don't think I'm worth 100,000. But remember being back in a religious high school and you'd gamble for quarters over who can stand on one side of the hall and toss a quarter closest to the far side. Yes, you're not supposed to do that, but it's all about timing. I guess. Yeah, yeah. Um, but I don't know. I don't know. Balatro was like, yeah, just really hyped up. Like, um, but on the other hand, it's still kind of nice to see that like in a year with some pretty major releases, like it's still, that game of the year quality with a game that's, so simple. Indie or not, right? I don't really care about like the publishing status or the, developer size or anything. It's just like all about kind of the design of the game. And even like for a simple, because like it kind of, a lot of times the hype for games like gets put so much on graphics more than anything. And it's like, well, remember they're games. They're supposed to be fun. How does the gameplay work? How do you feel when you're playing it? And I'm glad like or a lot of games it's either kind of like the social aspect of them. Like Among Us is not a very, I mean, it's not really game of the year sort of game either, but like, it definitely had a cultural moment. But like, those sorts of like multiplayer games hit different, I guess. As well as the big, like AAA blockbuster, beautiful graphics. You need, the latest military technology to run it, right? Sun Wukong level stuff. Like yeah, those both kind of have their things, but something like Balatro, it's kind of nice to see, something that's pretty simple, but a solid game that's fun to play, to see it, you know, receive that kind of praise. But also at the same time, it's like it was receiving a lot of like, oh my gosh, this is revolutionary, and it's like it's actually not. It's nostalgic kind of more than anything, but super addictive and very fun. It seems to have deserved you. I didn't think it was very addictive though. Like, I don't know. I mean, yeah, I mean I played it some streams. It was my, if you guys remember, it was my uh couldn't play Marvel Rivals. So I played, or what other games were crashing? I don't know. There were other games I kept trying to play and they would crash. And then I played Pilantro. It was my backup game. And then I haven't played it since I think what, Christmas? My stream anniversary. And I quote unquote won, right? Because I got through the 8 um things, 8 phases or whatever they are. And then like of course you can play like infinitely, but then I haven't touched it again because I don't really want to ruin that run. But I've been doing really good. I was set up really well. But yeah, I don't know. I like didn't find it very addictive, especially the first times I played. I played for like 20 minutes and then like had to stop because I couldn't keep pushing myself. But people said Marvel Rivals was really addictive too, and I didn't find that very addictive either. Like I kept it open on my computer throughout an evening and would play a couple matches and then like take a break for half an hour and do other stuff and then come back and play a couple matches. So like around that time, Balatro and Marvel Rivals, everyone was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so addicted," and I'm like, I am not addicted at all. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just not addicted to games. But speaking of, let's play Medieval Dynasty because this is a pretty addictive game for me. Maybe those just aren't my sorts of games. Maybe I'm just weird, you know. Maybe I'm just weird. Anyway, let's play our game. Uh-oh. Is the game gonna come up? Pretty please. Okay, okay. Load game. Rattopia. Let's get out of this menu. It's loud music menu. Building sims? I don't. I like city builders. That's the thing, is I like city builders. And I also like the kind of open world aspect. Because I was talking with my brother, because my brother's been streaming Minecraft, and this week he's back to streaming, yay. And which by the way, again, I'm playing, I'll pause here actually to talk about this. I'm streaming Phasmophobia with him on Saturday for Spooky Saturday to kind of like in honor of my birthday because he can't stream with me on my birthday. So I'm just going to do a regular stream next Wednesday for my birthday. But this Saturday, I will be streaming with him for playing Phasmophobia. So that's kind of like a fun little different thing. Don't know if it's that exciting, but it's different than normal. And that's what makes it a special thing. But and I've never played Phasmophobia with anyone before, so this will be a new experience. I don't know the strats for playing with anyone else. But you can still continue if someone dies, and that's a huge change. So might like Ark, maybe. I mean I have it, but it's been a long time. It's such an old game. But I think I never really fully played it because my computer had a really hard time handling it. So yeah, I never really played it because when it was like really popular and new, my computer, yeah, just kind of didn't run it very well. But anyways, talking with my brother about this because only person who's seen play medieval Dynasty. Other people have played it, but they haven't played it for very long. Felicia Day played it when it, at least when it came out co-op, I think. But she only played it for like one stream. Because the thing is, this game doesn't sit very well when, because a lot of people started playing it when it was co-op, but they played it for like one stream because they did the sort of co-op thing streamers do, where you just kind of like goof around, and like, you know, spend the like first half of an in-game day just like teabagging each other, and then like, you know, night comes, they don't have a house built, they die, something, so, you know, like, and they're like, all right, that was fun, but they don't get as much out of the game because they're not, you know, actually playing it, they're just kind of goofing off the whole time. And so they never really come back to play it again because they don't really, you know, see much value in it, kind of. But yeah, so that was kind of the history, at least of people I saw play Medieval Dynasty. So only I'm a serious player. Well, I mean, there are other people. There are usually like I don't know, somewhere around 50 to 100 people streaming it. And usually I think when I set the category for it, which isn't bad, that's a lot more than a lot of the other games I play. So, you know, it's not, could be worse, but like I was saying with my brother, or he was streaming Minecraft, and I was kind of thinking, because he was streaming, I don't know, some sort of like mod pack that's like a quest based kind of thing or something. And I kind of realized something clicked for others who are the devs. No, but it's a fun game. It's a good game. It's a good game. It's a good game. Okay. But and honestly, this game has gotten me some of the most, like, in the past, has gotten me like the most followers slash viewers, because, like, I don't know, of the other people, the few other people who play the game. But it's one of those sorts of games. Pentiment was like that too. I don't know that all that many, actually Felicia Day was another person I saw play Pentiment. Actually, we might be onto something here. But I really liked Pentiment. It's one of my favorite games I streamed. And that was the same one. People followed me for Pentiment, and then they unfollowed me when I finished Pentiment. But they were people who also played and liked Pentiment. So it's like, you know, kind of a little cult status game, I guess. But yeah, like I was saying, Minecraft. It clicked the other day, watching my brother play, is that I was like, oh, crafting. Minecraft. Crafting is a whole element. I don't actually know a lot of crafting recipes or have done a lot of crafting in Minecraft. I never played multiplayer. Always just played by myself. And, I never really spent all that much time crafting. Because Minecraft, I know some people are like really big crafters, some people are really big builders. I'm a Minecraft explorer. I don't really build much because I always want to be like, what's down that way? I want to explore this part. I want to head down here. What biomes are this direction? And I just set up a bunch of little bases all around everywhere. I'm not a very big builder. Yeah, talking about Minecraft and kind of my philosophy of games. I just stopped watching Alicia Day. I don't watch her that much anymore, to be honest, but because she doesn't stream, I think at times when I'm like around ready to play stuff. Um, but yeah, uh, like my Minecraft playstyle though, kind of to me helps understand like the type of games I like, and that yeah, I like exploring for Minecraft. And that's kind of like, I like wandering around the maps and things like that in places, I guess. But I also do like city builder games. That's my favorite genre of game. But I know those don't stream well, and I know I'm not going to be able to stream those well. So, and I also like management sorts of games, like Schedule One, but uh again, that's not going to stream well for me either, the way I want to play it and enjoy it. So, used to get in trouble doing that in MMORPGs back in the day. Massively underleveled for wandering around places was fun. Yeah. That's kind of like I like wandering around places. Although to be fair, I am very like quest efficient whenever I haven't played Final Fantasy 14 in a long time, but when I did, like I very was like, yeah, quest, do the quest, do the quest, like, rather than exploring around too much. But you move around a ton of Minecraft, rarely have forever home or temp bases. Yeah. Like I try to make like, forever home, but it just doesn't really. I'm like, all right, I have my chickens, now what? I can live off of this for forever. I don't understand, like it's not that I don't understand, like maybe I should build a house and like live nicer than the hobbit hole with the chicken room in the back. But it's like, but I have a hobbit hole with a chicken room. What more could I want? um so and I'll go down and like make my little mine shaft in the back of my little house, and but I don't know, I'm it clicked. I was like, wait, there's crafting though. You can craft more and more advanced things because it's Minecraft. Wow. And I realize some people just, that's their play style, right? Because I know there are people in Minecraft who are big builders, and I know like I'd like to be a better builder, but I just know I've always been an explorer, and like I would pair well with a builder if I were playing multiplayer, because like I'll go off and explore and bring stuff back, and then someone else can build the home base, or teach me how to build stuff. But the but then I realized other people, like they're kind of the crafting, because like the mod pack my brother was playing was like you unlock crafting recipes and stuff like that, um and can over time craft more advanced stuff, and I was like, oh, that's a style people have, which is kind of cool, but that's not how I do it. So if you were caught out with the chicken room, yeah, I'm like, look, I have my food. That's just eggs, 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 eggs. That's all I need. Egg diet. Yeah, and you know what? I don't even need the egg economy. I have my own eggs, my own chickens in Minecraft. Um, have I done a quest for the king? I did. I did. I got him like bread and stew once. Hi, Debrochna. How are you doing? Do you play with family or thousands of blocks away? Bring materials back while your family builds stuff. See, I've never played. I never played. I always played by myself. I've never played with other people. Okay, it's day 2 of summer. What were we doing in this game, by the way? What were we even doing? We're wearing way too much for summer. Oh, uh-oh. That we want. Wait, where'd my shirt go? Basic shirt. There we go. Or do I want one of my simple tunics that I could wear? How do one of these look on us? Ooh, fancy. +6 cold protection, +6 heat protection. Oh yeah, this one's worse. We should get this. A dye slot. Can we dye it a color? What color do we want to wear? I should go on brand and do blue. We should make a blue dye. Oh, and it's berry season. We can dye our shirt blue. For berries. You mostly play by yourself until your family decides to do a group server once in a blue moon. I see. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm fine playing by myself, but okay. We don't need this, though. This we don't need. I kind of miss that collar now that I look at us. Why do we look like that? I probably should switch our shoes, too. Where's our shoes? Basic shoes, yeah. There we go. I think... Are our pants winter pants? Oh, we are wearing winter trousers. We probably shouldn't wear the winter trousers. Probably should switch to these. Ugh, look at that. Look at that. This is not stylish. We're 39% dirty. I don't think that's helping our look. Okay, anyway, what were we doing again? We have no real quests going. Let's see. We probably have to... We have to check and see if we've harvested everything, for sure. Oh, we were building buildings. I remember. We were in the middle of a couple buildings we started. Oh, we have wheat. And I have a copper sickle here. We just haven't finished harvesting our wheat. Peak medieval fashion. I don't know about that. There are a lot of fancy clothes we can't make yet, so I'm assuming those are the ones that are peak fashion. Oh, is the King's Herald in? It doesn't look like it. I kind of wanted to do a quest for the king again. But that's okay. Yeah. This copper sickle, these go great. They're great. Like, I would have gone through 3 stone sickles at this point. I mean, we're running out of it slowly. I know I'm blocking it so you can't see, but... And so the benefit... So I know I have a farmer dude who's farming. Okay, there we go. But we're almost done. So the farmer dude who should have been fertilizing that field over there and planting cabbages in it. You know, like, honestly, eventually, we could just have all of this farming automated. The downside to that is that I have... Because I put my skill points in getting more when I harvest. So we do see more profit when I harvest. But... I mean, it is kind of nice to have other people do the work. Wait, what's this? Did I not... I didn't plant oats here? Oh, I think because I didn't put these down and I thought my farmer dude had planted the oats, but he hadn't planted the oats. Wow, that's disappointing. I thought I had filled up this field. Oh well. How did I just now realize that? It's been like... Oh, I guess it's only been like 1 day of summer. I'm so surprised I didn't recognize that last time. Huh. Okay. Let's bring our wheat in here. We have a lot of wheat, man. Fire the farmer. No, no, he does good work. To be fair, he's supposed to be less efficient over here because, this is far away from his little workstation. So they've warned me. The game has warned me that probably is not going to be as productive here. And I'm like, fair enough. Okay, here's a lot of straw. Alright, let's take our wheat grain. Ooh, actually... We shouldn't take all... Well, we have 339 wheat grain here. That's probably plenty of wheat grain for now, right there. So we should probably make all of this into flour. But we have to be very careful to only take what we have. 600, yeah, sure. What is pay? They're not paid. A new farming level. All right. And again, right now I also benefit from doing my own farming because I increased my farming level, but we're farming level 9. So, we're almost level 10 and that's where it maxes out. So, okay, I guess we're going to do farming master, 20% less stamina consumption during farming activities. Sure. Does it normally ask me this? Why did it ask it like that? Honestly, these horse ones probably are smart. to be honest. And maybe this is one where we do want to use that potion of skill reset and just put all of our skills in the horse stuff. But I'm not gonna get skills if I don't do farming, is the thing. And I would probably want these perks. If I have, like this, I get 100% additional crops. If I'm bothering to farm, I might as well get additional crops. Slower durability loss of farming tools. Yeah, I don't want my farming tools to break immediately if I'm trying to, you know, grind skill points for the horse ones. I don't know. I wish they just, like, let you kept leveling up. That's what I wish. That's okay. Okay. Alright, we have a lot of grain. Or I have some extra grain. We have a lot of flour now. Ooh, another 1,200. I have so much flour. We need to start making more bread. I need berries though. Said I want to dye my shirt. Where are the berries? Where are the berries? I know they're around here somewhere. Up there. There are also berries closer down there, I think, somewhere, but it's fine. Not the nightshade. I don't want the nightshade. Alright, and then we can make... Oh, I don't want the nightshade. I don't want the sticks. I just want the berries, please. Okay, I have a lot of berries. Alright, let's go over here and see what we can make berry-wise with our berries and our clay pots. I know we were saving up to make Huberta's house, red, but... Okay. Our clay bowl, I mean. We'll take these. I want to dye my shirt. I want a blue shirt. 3. Yes. Okay. Now how do I dye my shirt? It has a dye slot. How do I... Blue dye. Okay, how do I do this? No. Oh, I know. I have to go over to the place. Over here, right. I'm starting to get lost around my own place here. We're building too big. How do I... Maybe I can't dye here. Maybe I can only dye in Sewing Hut 2, which we're almost done. We just need more planks. Okay. I keep thinking that that's a hole right there, but it's just the chimney from the forge. From the forge. In the smithy. Okay, well, I need planks. Do I have planks? Wasn't I working on making planks? Did I not do that? I thought I put a lot of... But maybe I don't have enough planks. We need to go into town and sell some bread at some point. We need to make some bread and then sell some bread. Or sell what other stuff we have. Plank. We don't have firewood. We're using up all of our... Oh yeah, what about our spoons? 58 wooden spoons. Okay. I don't have planks. Actually, I need the logs on me. What am I need to put the flour away is what I need to do, for sure.
Like a hedgehog.
You know what, let's go ahead and make the bread and deliver the bread. Look how much flour we have. This is just too much flour. No one needs that much flour. Okay, let's make bread. Let's make flatbread with onion. Let's make 32 flatbread with onion. Eat the flour. No, we need to make it into bread. But we have to go over to Borowo to sell it. I think. Actually, I don't know. We might actually have to go up to... Ooh, no. We should go up to Baranica. Do we have time in the day? Oh, it's only 11:02. It's still early in the day. Oh, we're not... How much weight do we have? Oh, we're kind of close to capacity. That's fine. Okay, we're gonna go up to... Well, we need to eat something. I would eat something, he's about to say. Any moment now. He would eat something. Okay. Now, I want to go up... Ooh, we need to... that water's not deep enough. We need to take a bath before we leave. Eat the bread. No. We're gonna sell the bread. It's too valuable to just eat like that. So we're gonna go up, and we're gonna do some more mining. We're gonna go to Baranica, sell them this bread, because they still have some money. And then we'll... And once we... And maybe day 3, we'll do the same, except instead of Baranica... Well, we're not carrying all that much with us. Actually, we have a couple tunics to sell still, too. So, we're gonna sell the, Did I already get the stuff out of these? Oh, I did. Okay, I remember I did. We're gonna sell our tunics, and we're gonna sell the bread, and then, day 3, we'll bring more stuff to sell them. And if Baranica is too poor to buy more stuff, then we will simply go up to Baranica, which is very close to the mines. And both days we'll stop by the mines, get some more copper, and bring it down. Or tin. You know, maybe a little bit of each. And then bring it back home with us. Quick little mining journey. It's honestly not really that far away. Feels kind of far, but, you know, it's not that bad. Alright, who's got money here? Oh, is there only one person in this town that sells money? That sells money. No, not you. You're... No, there's someone else. There's that cattle-looking person somewhere. Right here. Okay, we're gonna start with this person. Norbert.
How can I help you?
Norbert. He's like a Bert. I'd like you to come live in my town, Bert. About to... Oh, we need to get Norberta, too. To come live with us. Maybe we'll do that day 3. But... Give me 20 money for 100 money. Yeah, I don't know. It's a hard bargain. I don't know. Best goods in the realm, huh? We'll see about that. I'm actually not even literally buying anything from you. There you go. Take that money. And then I have some tunics. I'm wearing one of them. Sampling my product. Here you go. 880. He has 206 left. Look, you can buy dyes, but they're so expensive. Wait, how much is it to sell a dye? 18. Actually, you know what? That's still pretty profitable, because the clay bowl is 1.6. And you just combine it with some berries to make it 18 coins? That's not bad. But also, I still want to dye things, so I need it. Wait, I have apple juice to sell. What else do I have? Oh, I don't want the nightshade. You can take it. I'm carrying a sport. Don't really know what to do about that. Okay. Carrying a lot of stones with me. You know, I'll sell them. I'm about to get a bunch more. So, there you go. Yeah.
Take care.
Yep. Sure thing, buddy. Alright, up the mines. The mines we go. Field labor market. You need to plant berry bushes or just find them wild. Just find them wild. But there are a lot of them. I don't yearn for the mines, really. But I yearn for the copper. For the money. Oh, people are out of things in my village. What are we out of? No. Which they're out of axes again? This is what we need our copper for. No, we can't. We have to keep... Our woodcutters are using up all their tools. Our woodcutters are using up all their tools. They were even copper tools, and they used them up in, like, one day. Yeah, I yearn for the things inside the mine. Exactly. Ooh, it's replenished because the season started again. So, what is my... Oh, I don't think I have my pickaxe equipped. No, I don't. I have my sickle equipped. Pickaxe, yes. Stone pickaxe. About to break, but that's fine. I have a backup. Okay. Children who yearn for the mines and send them down. Eventually... Well, I mean, I have my extraction people, to be fair. They're not children, but, you know, there's, like, normal people, but... And you can apprentice people to them, so I can give them apprentices. But our anyway, our children are too young though. The children are settlement. Our oldest child is like 1. So they're just not good miners yet, you know? It's sad, but it's true. You know, they kind of suck, actually. Like, being real here. They're really bad at mining. That's tin. I don't want that. This. Oh, he needs to stop. They can work. They're not good. They're not good. Okay. Why is the music so intense all of a sudden? I'm getting a little nervous. This is feeling too lethal company for me. Killing child labor laws. Let's get them kids 80-hour work week. Not until they're good enough. Not until they're good enough. Not when they suck like they do. Okay, we need to drop some stones here. No, I don't want to drop my basic hat. Uh-oh. I want to take it. Okay. Need to press the right button this time. Stones. Yes, there we go. I want to drop... Yeah, 20 stones. Okay. Let's go in for a little bit more copper. Or heading back. Yes, copper, okay. My torch is about to die, too. Okay. We'll drop our stones again, because I don't need all these stones. They're weighing me down. I have plenty of stones back home. And if I need stones... Oh, wait. Oh, it's a tin. Okay, never mind. When I need stones, I know I have them here. I'll just drop all of them, why not? Don't need them weighing me down. Excuse you, bush, for blocking me so weirdly. Okay, that's a rock. I'm aware of that. Oh, chicory. It's pretty. I'll take it. Oh, you know, actually, we should do our quest there and talk to Sambor, because he has a lot of clay deposits up at his house. Now that I'm thinking about it. We also need to do our mining, though, so maybe we'll go up to Sambor in the fall. That'll be a nice, pretty fall journey, but not here during summer. Besides, we need to get Norberta in our settlement. We need to bring her into the fold with the 2 other Bertas. We can put our pickaxe away, I guess. Oh, oops, I didn't mean to get my bow out. There we go. Okay. Over there, right over there, somewhere is our village. Look, I can see our bridge. Our settlement. We're at settlement level. All right. I remember in the past at some point there was like a camp somewhere over here that we could loot. See, here's some more berries. Maybe I'll grab some. Because then we can paint something blue. We do need more clay, though. Okay. First things first, though, we need to make those copper axes. Like, we need copper axes in this place. Because my woodcutters are not getting us any wood.
I need to drink something.
Yeah, you will in a minute, buddy. We need to make a lot of copper ore first. Or copper bars from our copper ore. Okay. Yeah, 5 copper axes. Let's go.
I could really do with a drink.
Yeah, well, too bad. Keep complaining, buddy. Keep complaining. Okay. Copper axes. Here you go. But I think we're also out of other stuff, and I just devoted all of it to the axes. Okay, we're good there. They're out of... Jeez, they're out of knives. Okay, okay. A lot of these are just things that I'm not really using. But our hunting lodge is out of knives. But it's okay. We have a surplus of meat. We're good. I need to drink. Out of the way, Roberta.
No worries. I'll wait.
Yeah, the attitude. You know, the girl here before you, she also had an attitude. Don't be like Huberta, okay? Don't be like her. Okay, let's make more... No, we need to make some planks. Make some planks. Hi, gentlemen. Oh, you didn't have axes, right? That's why you're not doing stuff. 15 planks. I was like, I'm carrying too much. Oh no. Did I not pay attention? But I'm good. I'm fairly overburdened. Okay. I think I need this maybe to dye my clothes. Perhaps. But also maybe not. Actually, this is a kind of pretty little plank roof. I actually don't mind this. The plank roof on the houses for some reason looks flatter. But maybe it does look like this now. Maybe they changed it. Okay. Oh, it's kind of closed door, huh? Okay, how do I... How do I dye my clothes? This looks no different than the other one. I want to dye my shirt. Maybe I need to not be wearing it. And then... maybe... Simple tunic. 1 dye slot. Sword items. Oh, over... No. It's right there. Oh, here we go. Yeah, look, I have a blue shirt now. Look, my shirt is blue. Yay! Look at that. How exciting. This is fashion right here. Oh, I can't turn him around right now. Why not? No, that was the wrong shirt! That's okay. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, it doesn't matter. Oh, you dye the slot. Oh, okay. Why can't I turn him? I could earlier. Oh, now I can. Okay. That. I like this shirt better. Dyed blue. That other one wasn't really... This one? Ew. No, it's not really working. This is a... This one definitely looks better. This, yeah. This is it. This is fashion right here. Now it's blue. Okay, you know, I can kind of see where you might call the other one green. You know what? Sure. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Teach a kid turning from the mines, but the mines you're impressed. Yeah. Looks like a color scheme you'd wear. Maybe. Blue and brown looks pretty nice. Yes, very magnanimous. I mean, one might say they were both blue and the first one was lighter. But we won't because we're being magnanimous. Khaki shorts, blue shirt. Well, I don't know if I'd call the shorts khaki. And they're capris, they're not short. These are solid capris right here. Fashion. And ballet flats, kind of? I don't even know what these shoes count themselves as. Leather socks, actually. Ew. But you know what? It's... You're colorblind, so you're going by what you see. You know what? I normally would also say that, though, too. But it's fine. Okay. Now we know we're looking nice. How do we change the view again? I forget. Anyway, I don't care enough. Because you can make it, like, third person, but I don't care enough to do that. I don't care. Okay. Alright, let's go make some more dye. I picked a lot of berries. Let's paint some things blue, since it's berry season. Oh. I don't have much clay left. Right. And I only have a few clay pots. But we can make a few more. I don't have enough to dye a wall blue because I'm pretty sure I need 5 dye to paint a wall. Man. Oh, right, smithy too. Let's finish this.
My uncle has been building this house for 10 years. I wonder how much time it would take him to build a settlement like this one.
Oh, it took your uncle 10 years to build a house? Yeah, I built my house in 1 day, buddy. So, yeah. How long would it take him to build a settlement like this one? A lot longer. I'm just that skilled. Thanks for recognizing it. Who are you? Are you Wolf? Yeah, you're Wolfsbor. I knew it. I knew you were. I knew you were. You're my buddy. I'm sorry you're married to Huberta. How's that going? You have a kid now, though, right? So that's cool, right? That's cool.
Alright then.
Thanks for, like,
Keep your secrets.
wife. There she is. But yeah, thanks for the compliment, buddy. Yeah, it took your uncle 10 years to build a house. He'd never, and like, it'd take him 10 lifetimes to build a settlement like this one. You're absolutely right. Thanks for hyping me up, my friend. Thank you. Hello, wife. What are you doing? Goodbye. Let's finish building. Didn't have to flex my house building that hard. Look, oops, I have no flanks. Hey, my friend, would you
Will
mind?
it take long?
No, I have fast crafting on, super fast. Because I'm a mean streak, me and fast food workers, right? No, what was I mean about? What was I mean about? Besides Huberta, but you know what? She did it first. She did it first. I tried to be friendly. I tried, and she sneezed on me. And then just walked away, just like ghosted me while I was talking to her. It was just rude. It was just rude. Huberta had it coming. Okay. We need a little path here. Like the smallest, tiniest path in the world, but you know. There we go. I guess. This actually looks kind of ugly path, but it's okay. Bragging about my house hostess says he's the one who said it first. He's the one. He said that it took his uncle 10 years to build his house. And he's like, I wonder how long it would take him to build a settlement like this one. He's got a point. Be mean to Huberta is valid in any situation. Thank you. Thank you for your support. Let's see. What do we want here? What to do? I feel like I need to build more things. I was building a house, wasn't I? Did I, like, finish that? Did I finish that house? Are we over here somewhere? Huberta's worse, just barely. Yeah, I mean, she sucks. Let's just be honest. Okay, let's look. Did I start the house for Norberta? I did. Where is it? Oh, I remember. It's next to Huberta's house. I remember where I put it. Okay. That's where Norberta. We could have invited her today, but we didn't. But you know what? That's okay. That's all right. Okay, we have 8 buildings left before we run out of room. So we'll probably hold our horses here. You know, actually, let's build a goose place. Let's build a goose house. Where are they gonna live? This is where a lot of our livestock lives, but I don't know if this is a good spot for the geese. I think we should put the geese, hi piggies. Just lays around instead of working the well. Well, she's on maternity leave.
I don't get why some people don't like the smell of fish. I could eat them all the time.
Over here, maybe? Is this a good place for the geese? I mean, maybe. Actually, no, there's not enough room.
Some wishes were easier.
Not enough room for
Wish you
geese.
were better.
Whoa. going hard, whichever one of you was saying that.
I don't want to be lonely anymore.
Oh, maybe the geese should go down here on this side. The village. That'll be nice. She can hold the... That's true. That's true. She could completely hold the kid in one hand and still do work. She could. If she really wanted to, she could. But, like, the other moms are on maternity leave, you know? So, like, I get it. I get it. Goose house. Yeah. Goose house. Hmm. Right here. Right by the fishing. Okay. Oh, berries. I didn't want the nightshade. Ugh. Can't stop with the nightshade. Okay, our goal is to not build the fence into the berries, but I think we're gonna build our goose fence into the berries, maybe. Or our path to the fishing through the berries. I feel like we're gonna have to... we're gonna have to build through the berries, unfortunately. Yeah, our path is gonna go right here, I think. It's okay. There are plenty of berries. Oh, look, and it goes straight on across to the storage. This is nice. Okay. And then our little goose... We don't have a lot of room for our gooses, to be fair. Maybe, but, like, if we consider the side and we build down to the water. Yeah, there's plenty of room for the gooses. Okay. Let's see. Stones. We have lots of stones. We don't have all that many logs, to be honest. We really could, do with some more of those. Because we spent all half of the day without our woodcutters doing anything. Talk about Huberta being lazy. But we love Wolfborn. But he is her husband. Maybe her lazy habits are rubbing off on him. Maybe I should be concerned. Oops. Looking out the window. Okay. We're out of sticks. Okay, we just need some more sticks now. And then we built her goose house. And we can buy some geese for some reason. I'm not entirely certain what we need them for. I don't really think we really need them. They might just give feathers. I don't know if we even eat their eggs. I think they just give us feathers. So not super useful, to be honest, because I have tons of feathers, but can't really see anything in the dark here. Here's some sticks. I see some sticks over here too. I know there's more sticks, I just can't see where they are right here. Sticks. Sticks? No, it's a stone. Sticks. No, not sticks. Well, I have a few sticks at least. Here we go. Oh, maybe I have enough. I do, just barely. But we need to put a fence around here, though. So we can't get our geese quite yet. But we built it, and that's what matters. How's the cabbage planting over here? He did that, right? Fertilized. Beetroots. Oh, does he not have fertilizer to plant the cabbage? No, he did plant the... This field has our cabbage, yeah. Okay, we're good. We have our cabbage all planted. Hmm. What left now? Well, I do need to go get more... Go get some more clay. I don't think I've gotten the clay yet. What are you doing over here, buddy? Who are you? Samowit? No, Milogost. Okay, I barely know you. Feel bad. This man lives in my village, but I don't really know him. That's okay. I'll get to know him over time, I'm sure. Oh, I need to switch to my shovel. I'm carrying too much already. Wow. Here. Yeah, we'll get some clay deposits at least. Shovel's about to break. And I don't have another one. Okay. Hey, John Duff, welcome, welcome. Okay. A third? That's okay, I don't need a third, I just need a shovel. And I did not switch the right inventory slot, so I need to equip it. Wooden shovel. Here we go. Oh, the moon's coming out, so it's getting a little easier to see. Perfect. Oh. Okay, there was one right up here. Yes. I'll just punch the clay out of the ground. Intimidate it until it yields until the earth yields its fruits. And the fruits are clay. Okay. And then one more, and then we'll slowly hobble our way home. Okay. Is that all? I don't think that's all. I feel like I missed some, but it's okay. We have a lot of clay. We can't really carry much more, so... We're so far away. The actual fruits of the earth are potatoes. Yeah, I suppose. They're one of them. Well, you know, I feel like fruits are maybe even more fruits of the earth. One might argue. Oh, it's not even midnight yet. I mean, it's 5 minutes to midnight, but, you know. It's... Alright. Our little settlement's really coming along. Oh, I actually should move the clay up where I like to keep the clay. Now that I'm thinking about it. Actually, yeah, maybe we could make some clay bowls, fruits of the trees and bushes. You know what? That's fair. That's fair. All right, we should make our clay bowls at least. And then maybe the next day we can make more dyes. Or, well, we'll see how... Clay bowls. Let's make 20. 15 clay bowls. Because then our leftover clay we can use to make the red dye. You know, so... That's still good, too. Because we do want to dye Huberta's house. Okay, and then I can put my shovel away. I don't need that out. Okay, and then let's go make more blue dye. We can make one more blue dye because we just don't have enough berries. But that means we can paint a wall blue. So peanuts are fruits of the earth. They are fruits and they're edible, but they grow underground. Eh. Yeah, I don't know. I'm less comfortable with that philosophy for some reason. Okay, we'll put our clay bowls in here and all our clay. Actually, we should make the red dye while we're at it. Like 1 a.m. It's fine. I think as long as we're in bed before 2 a.m. everything's probably okay. Make 3 red dye. Wow. This dye just takes so much stuff. Okay, so how much red dye am I carrying? Only the 3. Okay, great. But we have 5 blue dye, which means we can dye a wall somewhere on someone's house blue. Hooray! Okay. They're legumes, yeah. They're considered fruits for some reason. Well, that's nice. But in my book, I don't want them to be fruits. So, in Rattopia, they aren't fruit. We don't know what peanuts are in Rattopia. Let's see. What do we want? I want to look at technology. Right. See what more I can build. We have built all of this. Look, we can build a proper mine soon. Hunting lodge. Ooh, we are blessed to is the next thing. Need to hunt more though. Barn. We can build another barn and another food storage. A donkey shelter maybe, sure. I don't really know if I need a new barn and new food storage. Not quite yet. I can see why though, because my barn's starting to fill up. Kitchen too. Oh, we can build a second kitchen, right. The amount of fruits and vegetables that are technically something else is disturbing. Yeah. Yeah. I say we just don't have to, you know what, things can be what we want them to be for our purposes. As far as I'm concerned, defeathering station. Provides aesthetic values. Huh. Fascinating. Oh, we can make cheese. But we don't have the cows. And the cows come even after the fold. But we're almost at stable. We just need more farming points, so we need to do more farming. I guess that's why we still need to do the farming. Like, we're almost completely full level farming. And it would be nice to have our farmer do a lot of the work, but we need the farming points. Because we really need to get to that windmill. Apparently. I can see I would like an apiary as well. Provide honeycombs. We need sugar in this village. Okay, yeah, I guess it's time to go to bed. Oh, but we're not going to get a drink before we go to sleep because our wife will give us... Actually, let's take a bath before though. So we don't waste time in the morning. But our wife will give us maybe some wine or juice or something. If we, or a free bucket if we go to bed thirsty. Kind of nice, you know? Did I put away my, clay? Oh, yeah, I did. Wife, hi.
Oh, it's you again.
No, I didn't want food. You just gave me an apple.
Have
That's
a nice
crap.
day.
Oh my god. I should have eaten something. I just thought my thirst was lower than my hunger. That's fine. We Sarad, your hair is red? Have you always had red hair? That's pretty red. Wow. Did you dye it or something? Where'd you get that pear from? We don't have pears here. Where'd you get the pear, buddy? Where'd you get the pear? Are you cheating on me with another settlement? I heard him gulp. He knows I'm onto him. We Sarad. Ew. Honestly, where'd my wife get the apple, now that I'm thinking about it? We don't have apples. Very suspicious. Where's my fish? Not to be confused with the deadly nightshade that I'm carrying right next to my fish. Yeah, very suspicious. I'm on to these people. Okay, whose house do we want to be blue? I think this look would be a good house to be blue. Maybe. No. No, not that one. I think this one over here. I want Wiltruda's house to be blue, I think. This one feels like it'd be a good blue house. Alright. Color. Blue. Yeah, look at that. That'll be really pretty. Well, Truda, do you like how I painted your wall? The paint job, like, actually, it's not very good if you look at it really close, but, like, don't worry about it.
Maybe interregnum isn't such a bad
Make sure to
thing
not
after all.
paint the walls with deadly nightshade. I mean, I just wanted to make sure I don't eat the deadly nightshade. But, you know, you could paint a house, each wall a different color. That'd be a little wild. I don't know if we should do that. That'd be a little crazy, but... Okay. Alright, we need to make more... Oh, we need... Yeah, our hunters don't have knives. We need to make more bread. Yeah, 18 bread, sure. And I was like, oh, we probably should make stew and stuff too, which we should. But at the same time, we have an awful lot of flour. Awful lot of flour. Okay. Pottage. Oh, we don't have any carrots. Fascinating. I'm glad we used them all. Yeah, sure. We're about to get new cabbage. Come fall, our cabbage crop will be ready, so we can use up as much of our cabbage as we want. We're gonna get a new load of cabbage soon. Okay, and then I'll take all this stuff to sell. I guess. Let me double check my inventory to make sure I'm not carrying anything. This is apple. I'll sell it, maybe. The berries. Probably worth selling. Well, I do need to make more blue dye, actually. Let me bring the berries up to here. And I think I have more berries in the food storage, too, because they're collecting berries in the summer. I'll put that here. Do I have anything else I don't need? I don't want the nightshade. We'll just drop it in here, whatever. Oh, the planks. I don't need these planks. I can bring a lot more stuff up with me to sell. Oh my god, I don't need these planks at all. Let's take them to the storage. Oh, and we need to get Norberta in our village, too. While we're there. We need to make firewood before the end of the season. Okay, I need to, right, get more stew and stuff. We have a lot of surplus up in here already. Yeah, we have a lot of stew. We need to get rid of a lot of stew that we have. 14, yeah. We have a lot of onions too. So we can make a lot more onion bread as well. But the onions are, a lot of them are new, I think. And we have those wooden spoons. I'll wait on the wooden spoons though, because they don't sell for all that much. So we'll wait till we have a big bulk of them. Okay, off we go. Ooh, you did a little funny little move with your legs there, buddy. Rod, right? Yeah, I know, because you got the red hair. I see you. Finding the pears over here. You meeting up with someone over here? Getting those pears? Over here is where it's going down. I don't know what it is, but it's something. Treachery is what it is. Plotting. Plotting against me. Okay. We can't sell a whole lot in Baranica, I don't think. Because they only have like 200 coins left. At least the herbalist does. But then there's some sort of cow person, maybe. And they have stuff. So we can sell some things to them, I'm sure. It's starting to get a little hazy up here in the hills. Hazy kind of day. First off, Norberta. No. Is Norberta not here? Is she at the other village? Thought she was at this village. Has something happened to Norberta? What have you done? There's only one girl here. Ogna.
Have you ever done any quest for the king?
That was a weird voice. What are you talking about, the people of Branica? Aren't we in Baranica? Oh well, whatever. I'll check Branica. Maybe that's where she is. Hi, Norbert. Have you seen a Norberta around? Show me your wares. Okay, here, yeah, take the apple my wife gave me. Here, my flatbread with onion. Okay, and that's all you can buy. Got it.
See you soon.
Alright, where's the other dude who sells stuff here? Or lady. I don't really know who it is. They're over here. Oh, sheep. You got sheep. I would love a sheep at some point one day. Alina, hi.
Be welcome, stranger.
You welcome,
Can I interest
stranger.
you in some of my wares?
You have wool, huh? Kinda nice. Yeah. Here, have some flatbread. Have some pottage. She's got plenty of money. Have some stew. Wow, I think that was all my stuff. I managed to sell everything. Where am I gonna put this sheep in my apartment? No. No, we're gonna put it in our town, in Rattopia. And we will eventually have a little place for the sheep, just like Alina here has for her sheep. We'll have a little sheep house. We have a chicken house and a pig house and a goat house. We'll have a sheep house one day. Just you see. Okay, I think that's everything. You know what, here, I'll sell the spruce bark. I don't really want it in my inventory. I don't kind of want that. Sure, go ahead, take that. Feathers. I think we have a lot of feathers back home. 50. Wow, that gave us 50 coins for all those feathers. Wait, feathers are actually not bad considering how passive they are. Alright. Am I using these daisies for anything? Oh, they're actually some health, so we'll keep them. Put the sheep in Berta's house. She has a child. She has a child. Sheep house is the latest frat. No. No. No, 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 no. That would be a weird frat house.
See you around.
Hey, but look. This is where the sheep live. Oh, look at the baby sheeps.
Summer. The only time
They're kinda
when
expensive.
you're not trying to stay from the heat
Or from hard work.
Big fuzzy pillow for the child. I mean, that actually would be kind of cute, though. But... Alright. Go over to the mines. Actually, we need to go over to Branica, which is over here somewhere. Is it really that far over? Oh, I guess it is. Okay. Is this where Norberta lives? Oh, there it is. I see it. The kid can play with the sheep while she works the well. The sheep can raise the kid. Who does the kid really need to be raised by Norberta or by Huberta? Can't you just poison Huberta? I don't think I can directly, unfortunately. Not without like poisoning my whole town, and I don't think anything would come from it. Because these people were eating raw meat, and they were also eating some slightly poisonous mushrooms like this whole time. Norberta? How is Norberta not here? Did we completely miss our opportunity to get Norberta? I built her house and everything. I didn't realize they switched in the middle. I swear she was there the
Maybe
first day
I'll
of summer, but...
I've been sober since last autumn.
Okay. Nice. It's an AA meeting? You're not good. You just have a extraction. You aren't also... You know what? You guys aren't actually that useful. Child. Hi. This village sucks. Okay, never mind. I can't believe we lost Norberta, guys. I'm really sad. Small price to pay to stop dealing with you, Berta. Yeah, I don't know. One day we'll have sheep. I'm just sad that we lost Norberta. I don't know what happened to her. Because Baranica only has one person over there. Maybe we'll swing back up on our way back in. Let's stop by Baranica. And, I still have my pickaxe, okay. Oh, I need a new pickaxe, however. I need logs? You're kidding me. That's fine. There are lots of trees here that I don't really care about. I can get more logs. It's all Huberta's fault. Roberta isn't here anymore. She scared her off, maybe. I don't know. I'm just kind of sad. Not for sure. You know, I know. We'll just make one pickaxe for now. Thought for sure we could get Norberta. I am so sad that as soon as we built the house and came here to get her, to pick her up and bring her home, all of a sudden the game's like, nope, she's not here anymore. Do I have another torch, or am I about to just get screwed over? Oh, I circled. I can't believe I circled back around. That's silly. So silly of me. Okay, here we go. Here's a copper. One in true time zone. You need to sleep. Okay. Well, have a good night. Oh, good. I do have another torch. Okay. And I have my other pickaxe, because I made it. I am prepared. Tin. Copper. I think some of this stone I'm just going to drop in the mine, because I don't want to bring it to the entrance. Tin. Copper. Thought it looked a little bit of a reddish tinge to it. Oh no, who's running out of tools? Someone back home is running out of tools. I can see it. Upper work. Okay, stones. Let's drop. You know what? Drop all of our stones. Yep, right here, right in the middle of the mine. Why not? Honestly, maybe we should also work on making bronze things too. Salt. I don't know if we really need salt, but I think it's good. Alright, let's drop some more stone. Or salt. Well, it's not a lot, but... really what we need is copper. The audio's a little glitchy here. Okay, I'm gonna drop some more stones. Do not need these stones. Okay, but we're gonna head back. I'm going the wrong direction because there's some copper that I've never seen before. Uh-oh. Oh, here it is. Okay. Woof! We found our way out again. This is also salt, right at the entrance for rail? Sure, I'll take it. Again, don't really know that we need the salt, but might as well. Might as well. Did that give us stone? Can I drop some more stone? Yeah. Okay. I'll put our pickaxe away. Alright, I want to stop back in here. Maybe Norberta had been sleeping somewhere and she wasn't in the town, but now once we get here she will be. Maybe she just wasn't in her spot. There was Norberta, then there was this other guy that I was like, oh, that's pretty good. What did we just pass? Henbane? Is this Henbane? Yeah, it is. I know my herbs in this game. I wonder if Henbane kills the chickens. Makes you think. Okay, where are the people? Where are the people? Show me the people. No, it's just this one girl. Really? This game sucks. I am so sad we didn't get Norberta. I was really looking forward to Norberta too. I didn't realize we were like on such a time crunch to get her. Thought for sure. Went back and I built a house for her and everything. Man. She must have been there for a while. Or maybe it's because I think they're updating the people with higher skilled people. Right? To kind of match the needs of our... like, to kind of fit in with the other workers we have. Oh well. Alright. You know what, I'll get a drink of water while we're here too. Just so that he doesn't complain about it later. Look at our little settlement here. Looking so cute. kind of just like, you know, wanders off into the trees though. Like right now it's like, oh, what a small little place, only a few different buildings, but if you keep walking it just kind of goes on. We didn't build things very close together ultimately, but I think it's fine. I like it. It doesn't need to be very close together. See, we just have greenery. These other little villages, they don't have greenery to them. Oh right, what am I doing going up here? Hi, Huberta. Is that your kid? See, look at her!
Even I would make a better king.
I come up and say hi, and she just is all of a sudden like, oh my god, it's you, and turns around and walks away. Around the house, even. Away out of sight. You guys see that? This is why we hate on Huberta. That is why. She has it coming. Yeah, she's very disrespectful. I put together this whole village, right? Wolfspor, her husband, he knows I'm a good builder, and he's like, man, you're a good builder. Ooh, we can make some bronze. Hold on, let's consider a little bit here. Put in some consideration for this. Bronze axe, yes. Bronze knife, yes. A bronze scythe. For me, a little treat. Not yet. By springtime, yes, but not now. We don't have enough to harvest right now. Like come fall, there's not a lot for us to harvest in the fall. I mean, we have whatever that our oats to harvest in the fall, but we don't need a scythe for it. Bronze hoe is also nice when it comes to planting, but I don't think we need that quite yet. I think we're good. Why would you make a sickle when you could make a scythe? Takes one extra stick. And I guess one more bronze bar, but I know it's much better. Anyway, we have these two things. What do you use hammers for? Oh, right. My normal hammer. Oh, right. Well, I usually don't have a problem with that. For some reason, I thought one of my people needed hammers. But no, this is just that wooden hammer that we have. Okay. So we can make bronze things, which I think might be worth it. Oh, iron. No, I don't really need to make iron right now. We have some tin. 3 bronze bars, yeah. I should get more tin next time we're up at the mines, too. I actually need a lot of stuff from the mines. No, bronze tools, yes. Yes, 3 bronze knives. Because they need knives, so let's do this. Even though I think the woodcutter is more important, and it probably was a bigger deal for us to make. We only do 1 copper axe. For real? No, okay, we can do more. I was like, there's no way. Alright, here we go. What am I doing there? That's not what I want. That's a sewing hut. I'm so used to this being the next place over. Okay. Our hunters can do things. I bet you our miners are out of pickaxes though. Just look. No, they aren't. Huh, okay. Cool. Oh, no, we're all good. We have a house with nobody living in it, which is a little silly, but...
Crops, animals, children, phonetics, work.
These are all the things she doesn't like talking about. But she's easy to talk to. She just doesn't like conversations about literally anything. Oh, Roberta. You're filling in Huberta's spot so well. Okay. Probably putting in a fence, maybe, for the geese, I guess. What else was there to build? Kitchen 2, I guess. Where should we build the kitchen 2? I mean, I kind of don't want to build the kitchen 2 too far away from our food storage. But if we have another food storage, but... No, I kind of want the kitchen 2 to be just over here. It can be behind this food storage, right here. Presumably assuming that it fits production. Kitchen 2. It does not fit, actually. Too many trees in the way. We're gonna build a house here, though. What do you mean, terrain too uneven? This is just lies. Like, it definitely fits here. Oops, not what I wanted. Production, kitchen 2. Terrain is not too uneven. You're lying to me. You're just so picky. Terrain uneven. No. Your face is uneven. Too uneven. Terrain is still too uneven. This is insane. No, I also feel like it would be way too far away. No, it's actually not too far from food storage. What am I saying? Food storage is literally right here. What about right here? No, this barely doesn't fit. But I like all of these trees right where they are. What about right here? Come on. The trees are in the way, the branches. That's crazy. Wait, I finally got it for a second there. For a brief moment. Okay, this looks like the only place in our entire village we can build food storage to, so it might be a little far away from, or sorry, not food storage, kitchen, the kitchen too. Might be a little away from the food storage, but if that's the case, then we'll just put another food storage somewhere around here, but I don't know where that's gonna fit. Honestly, maybe this tree can go, and we can put something here. I don't mind this tree dipping. I don't have stones, it's fine. This is very far away. This is not where I wanted to put it at all. There are way better. I should have put it down here at that point. I need to not... We can't put this here. Destroy. We haven't put anything into it yet. We're not gonna... gonna be food storage too. Or kitchen too, my bad. I keep saying that. It fits, right? It fits, right? No. It doesn't even fit here. How does it not fit here? That tree, the branches are in the way, I guess. Insane. Oh, how about right over here? This is gonna work. This is a good spot for it, actually. This is a good spot for it, actually. Oh, wait, there we go, yeah. Yeah, okay. That's good, that's good, that's good. That'll work. Not going to knock down or redesign everything to combination of residential farming and processing districts. Oh, we can't. We can't because people can't live too far away from their jobs, and the farming can't be too far away from certain things. So, you know, everything has to be kind of integrated. You know what? We're closer to our stones this way too. You blame Roberta for it. How irrational. And so everything needs to be close to stuff. People need to be close to their jobs. You need to be close to... Like, the kitchen here needs to be close to the food storage to access it. But I think we're too far away from the food storage right now. Which is unfortunate. So I think we're gonna need to put a new food storage in. Maybe down here or something like that. But this is really far away from where we're expanding our residential areas. And so I'm a little bit worried about... I think maybe up here behind this house we can do food storage, and that might be close enough. Maybe. But if the people live too far away from the food storage, I don't think they can access the food. Which, I mean, kind of makes sense, I guess. I mean, it's not like it's that far away, though. It's like, you know, walkable cities. All these people have transportation, not public. It's not like it's very far away, though. Like, I don't think this, you can access the food storage, and it's like, oh no, I can't walk. It's all the way over here. Look how far away the food storage is. It's not that far. Like, it's still pretty close. This is a very small town. It'd be different if we were looking at a large-scale urban settlement, but this is pretty small. Oh, we need to make firewood too. We need more planks. This roof is taking... Oops, accidentally clicked out the window. Is taking an awful lot of planks. I don't like the kitchen design with the roofs because it's a little confusing. Hard to, like, figure out. There just are so many roof sections, you know? Like, what is going on here? Alright, let's go make our firewood first. Make sure we have that done. Yeah, 27 firewood. That's gonna be a lot of firewood, and hopefully I can carry it all. But I don't think I'm carrying all that much. That's heavy. Oh, okay. It is a lot, though. Because it is 108 firewood, I suppose. Oh, I have to collect the eggs and stuff, too. Okay. We might not be able to finish this kitchen, which is probably just as well, because I think we're taxed less. But I need to get the eggs and the manure. And... I think that's it. So we actually probably have time to finish the kitchen. I'll just put our copper bars in here. Why not? Oh, and the salt. I'll put the salt in here. It's probably weighing me down a little bit. firewood. Yes, 108 firewood. There you go. Right, now let's use the rest of the logs to make planks. I don't think we can finish the roof still, but you know, we'll do what we can. There's someone sitting there? Uh-oh. Okay, I got him stuck. Good. Oh, there's no one there. It's just... Okay, whatever. 10 planks. Okay. But each plank gives us like 2 planks, right? So that's like 20 planks, I think. Yeah. Oh, we need to put limestone on stuff too if we can. We need to collect from the chickens and things first. Takes so many planks. Oh, and I also need logs, which I am out of now because I used all the logs to make the planks. But that's fine because I don't have enough planks either. So not finishing. We're not finishing it. Yeah, okay. Not tonight. That's okay. Okay, let me see here. It's the end of the season, so we're not gonna have a whole lot of time for stuff. Oh, that looked like a guy. I keep seeing people sitting places. Kind of spooky. Oh, right. We don't have much limestone because I told them to get copper instead, which I have appreciated because we can make all those copper tools. But oops, add installations is what I want. Okay. Now we need to harvest from the chickens. Alright, and then we need to harvest from the piggies. No, I'll put my torch up just so I can see what I'm doing. Okay. Alright, and then it's almost the end of the season. Not quite, but close enough. Yeah, I think it's gonna be it. Sleep until next season. For sure we did everything we needed to do. Event, event, event. Everyone cross your fingers for an event. Please? Please? Okay, a male chick was born. Is that it? That was it. Okay, kind of lame, kind of boring, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. We'll save our game. What we need to do in the fall is we want to go up to Sambor and get more clay so that we can continue painting Huberta's house. And we need to get some more people to fill the empty house we have. A girl and a guy. We haven't had a lot of, and no one's been getting pregnant or having kids in a little while, so we need to make them happier. So we need to put stuff. When was the last time there was an event that wasn't a marriage? I think it was a couple seasons ago, but it was like that boring one where like I think we made up that legend about the wolves, right? And they were like, wow, and we like nothing really interesting came from it. Basically, I forget what it was, but it was like nothing really interesting happened. So it was kind of boring. We haven't had a cool event in a while. Yeah. And then, but even then, we haven't had like a marriage or a birth in a while. Marriages are like, they happen after people have been living in the same house together for a year. So that's not like, anything we can do anything about. But we haven't had a birth in a while, or a pregnancy and then a birth. We haven't had a pregnancy. So we need to make our people happier. We need to give them more furniture, improve their houses, paint their houses, give them rugs, give them little wreaths inside, give them shelves. We need to work on that. And then we need to go up and talk to Sambor and get the clay. So again, yeah, we can keep painting Huberta's house and then potentially the other house, although I think we might be able to scrounge up some berries around in our little settlement as well. I think we have some berries floating around somewhere, so we can maybe make, I don't know if we have enough berries, but we might be able to try to see if we can make enough for some more blue dye to paint another wall of Wiltruda's house. And then we can what else is it that we want to do? Oh, and I want to go hunting. Because again, I want to improve our hunting level so that we can have a kid with our wife here at some point. Because that's kind of the goal of the game, right? It's called Medieval Dynasty because your goal is to carry on the control of your village from you to your kid, right? So you want to have a kid and raise him until, and for the main character, it is a boy. In this, you can choose your own character's gender and everything when you're not in the story mode and single player, when you're in the multiplayer map. But for story mode here with single player, you play as a guy and your kid is a guy and your kid's kid, but you can go through multiple generations. And I don't know, for a long time, I guess, and it switches kings and everything, and the king asks different things of you, and so that King's Quest becomes more important as the time goes on and you move through successive generations. So the game, it can be a very long game, but the biggest hurdle to kind of like quote unquote beat the game, I guess, is like to raise a kid up to the age of 18 until he's an adult, and then you play as your kid when he turns 18. And so we don't even have a kid yet. And then we still have to wait 18 years. So we are in year 5. So once we even have the kid, 18 years is going to be a long time. So we probably should get on that. And that's why there are, when you go to bed, you can go to the end of the day or the end of the season, because eventually you might want to move quicker through the seasons. But leave the village in utter chaos so your kid is to deal with it when they take your place. But I'm the new kid, right? When he turns 18, I become the kid, so I would have to deal with my own problems. Trying to set the kid up with a good town as an inheritance. Yeah. And in theory, to kind of see like how many generations can you play through. And again, eventually you can like speed it up faster by just sleeping till the end of the season and moving through the seasons a little bit faster once like the town is sort of automated, I guess, and there's less for you as the player to have to do yourself, and focus on King's quests and larger other quests and things like that, I guess. But leave your future self problems. Yeah. See, we don't want to do that though. We don't want to do that. Okay, let's make sure we save. Okay. And then for today, this will be it for us. It's getting kind of late. And I want to make sure I get a good night's sleep. Hopefully. I feel like I've been staying up a little bit too late. Just a little bit too late the past few nights. And I want to make sure I've been a little bit tired when I wake up in the morning. So I want to make sure I'm less tired. Because it's Friday. Even though on the one hand, I could wake up really tired and be like, well, at least I just have one day to get through until it's the weekend. But, yeah, same thing. It's sleeping time. It's sleeping time. Well, I'm not going to sleep quite yet. It's a little early, but starting to get ready for winding down for the day. Yeah, so anyway, it's a nice little stream. Not very long, but I started a little bit late, and that's okay. Sometimes a little short stream. So I think you're the only one to sleep around this time. Yeah, I mean, Mm, I mean, like Tuesday, I ended stream probably around this time or a little bit after, like half an hour from now. Uh, but like I didn't go to bed until like I did some work and stuff after, and it takes me a while to wind down at the end of the day. I always need to like watch a video or whatever before bed. So ultimately, and I'm hungry. Like I kind of eat a snack, but like before stream, it feels a little too early to eat like a full dinner. So I eat a little snack, but then like I'm hungry now. And like, why am I floating? Why am I floating? What is up with this? What is that? Why is this resized? Hold on. This is kind of annoying me right now. Why is this resized? It has resized itself for some reason. That's weird. Anyway, um, got a good 5-6 hours before you go to sleep. Yeah, see, for me, I might not go to sleep for another 3-4 hours. uh, but that's bad. That's bad. That's what I've been doing the past few days. I wanted to go to sleep earlier. Like it'll be like midnight and I'll be like, all right, time to go to sleep. But then like and that's after I go like 11 o'clock. I'm like, all right, time to get ready for bed, and then to watch a video, and then it's midnight and I'm like, all right, time to go to sleep. And then I kind of just like lay there. I haven't been going to sleep very fast recently, so latest you generally go to sleep is 2, 3 a.m. So you gotta sleep earlier. It's midnight for you now. I see. See, yeah. See, I wake up at like 6 a.m. in the morning. So late like the past few days I've been going to sleep somewhere between midnight and 1 a.m. But then like by the time I wake up it's only been like 6 hours or a little bit less of sleep, and I've just been a little sleepy. So morning people. Not I mean like I well, I have to get to work and stuff. So it's rough. It's rough. But yeah, so I really should get some more sleep, but usually average around 3 a.m. at the latest. But there have been times that you get to watch a lovely sunrise. Yeah. If I don't have to work, sometimes I get to bed kind of late. But I've been doing better at having like a proper, not like a get ready with me morning routine type of morning routine, but actually having a proper start to my day. So I tend to be a little bit better at sleeping at a reasonable time. If I don't have to get up for work, it might be, midnight, 1 a.m. that I get to sleep. Sometimes earlier, but yeah. Anyway, time to go to sleep, everyone. Time to go to sleep. We need a good night's rest. I'll be back on Saturday, and again, Saturday, I as of now, I should be playing, with my brother on Saturday, playing Phasmophobia. I've never played Phasmophobia multiplayer, so that should be new and interesting. I don't know how it will work, like, what the strategy is, how that will change to be playing with one other person. So we'll see. We'll see. And yeah, and I haven't streamed with anyone before on this account before. So yeah, we'll see how how that goes too. I streamed with him on my old channel before, but never as a VTuber, never as a VTuber, and never since he's been a VTuber, I think. So it's exciting. And then yeah, so that'll be on Saturday, as like a sort of like special thing, ahead of my birthday, but it's kind of like, in honor of my birthday anyway. But if it goes well, maybe I'll stream with him sometimes in future on occasion. Probably not very often though, because I'm not really a big like collab sort of. I don't really even like calling it like a collab because like it's just my brother. So, but I'm not really a big fan of like watching streams with the people, multiple people. So, I normally like solo streams, and I kind of want to be the type of streamer I'd want to watch. So I'll probably still mostly solo stream, but it's every once in a while, maybe if it goes well. If it goes well, I'll stream with my brother. Um, but yeah, anyway, thanks everyone for watching and for hanging out with me tonight, and for chatting, for lurking. Thank you future VOD watchers as well. Um and yeah, follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Blue Sky, Twitter, subscribe to my YouTubes. Yeah, all that stuff. And I'll be back for probably Phasmophobia on Saturday, most likely. Most likely. All right, goodbye, guys. Good night, good night, good night. Have a good couple days in the meantime. Good night.